Dang. Oh man. This crazy. As you can see, I'm not too comfortable in front of a camera yet, but this is why we're here. This is why we're doing this. That's actually not the reason why, but along the way, I know that I will improve at that, and this will be a more comforting thing. So, um, yeah, let's just get right into it. So, obviously, y'all don't know who I am. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me just double check. Make sure the chat's going. All right, yeah, chat's going. Good. All right. Obviously, y'all don't know who I am. So for this is my formal introduction. My name is Zeke. My goal and my purpose for doing this, I'm even here, is because uh I want to be able to provide insight for the youth. Me, I'm 23, so 23-year-old. Um, Obviously, I'm still young, a life to live, but I think that I've seen a lot in younger days, and I experienced a lot in my younger days, and I know that there's probably some kids out there, some youngsters out there, or maybe maybe you're not young, maybe you older than me, but you come across this and you can see some of me yourself. Um, but my main goal for doing this, and the reason why I'm here, is because I know that there's a lot of people who kind of feel like me. Um, you feel kind of lost. You feel as if you're not really sure. Like you got a whole bunch of things in your mind, like different things you want to do, but you're not sure what you want to do. You want to. This is a safe space for the guys. By the way, you grew up in a single parent household. So if I grew up in a single parent, I was raised by my mom. Yeah, I wasn't really around that much. So, you kind of feel that feeling of like dang, like just like you I guess the best way I could put it is like you just kind of feel lost. You feel as if you didn't really have that guide in your life, because especially being a young black man, you always want to, you know, you not even just being a young black man, but just being a young man in America in general. Like you have mentors, you have guidance, you got people that are supposed to teach you and lead you. And, you know, it's tough. It's tough not having a father in your life because while you growing up, because you growing up as a man, and it's like I love my mom, I love my mom to death. You watching this, you probably if you watching this and you was raised by your mom, you man, and you was raised by a single mom, and your mom was really there for you, like you know what it is to be in that situation, and to love your mom, and to respect everything it is that she did for you, but to also know that like there's only so much that you can do. There's only so much that you can teach me because man, you're a woman. Like we don't go through life the same. We have different roles in life. We have different responsibilities, and because of that, there eventually comes that point of like that disconnect, where um everything it is that it's not that I'm saying you don't listen to your mom, but it's just like at some point for me this is how it was for me, and I'm guessing that this may be the same way for somebody else as well, is that you get to that point where you're just like can't really talk to you no more. And it's not like I can't talk to you at all, but it's just like I can't really talk to you about certain things because you wouldn't understand what I'm going through. And understand that, I understand those feelings of being lost, and wanting to find that guidance, um wanting to have somebody in your life that's going to lead you in the right direction, that's going to be there for you so that like as a man so that you can be like a this should I make this decision, should I not make this decision, should I do this, should I do that, as a man who's been through that, you know. What, excuse me, what can you tell me as a man who's been through that, what can you tell me? And it's hard when you don't have that. And since I've done the research on it, you know, the studies of, it's crazy to see how you would think that women being more nurturing, that having your mom in the house, excuse me, you would think that with women being naturally more nurturing, having your mom in the house, kids would grow up with a sense of love. But it's actually the opposite. Like, not having a father in the household does, its studies show that it increases feelings of it increases the feeling of being unloved in children. It increases feelings of loneliness, and increases the chances of having depression and anxiety and a whole bunch of other, you know, mental health problems, mental health conditions. And it's a sad sight to see, actually, because fatherlessness is still a pretty big problem today. And when I see, especially now in today's day and age of like social media and stuff, I see like young kids like going around and they're always on their phones, like they're always watching the streamers and stuff. And like I'm on here doing this stuff on stream too right now, but like they're always, you know, they're kind of like disconnected from the world already. And for the people who you don't have your, you know, you didn't grow up with your dad, for the guys really, because I mean, I'm saying this for the people because I want to do this for all youth, boys, girls, whether you young, if you while you're young now, because it's the best time to catch it. But maybe you're a little bit older and now you finally starting to, you know, you're starting to do that self-reflection, and you're like, hey, dang, like my childhood really did have an effect on me, and how I'm acting and my beliefs and everything going on right now. So my real um so I keep I want this to be for the guys because I can relate more to the guys. But ladies, you know, if you hear this, if you a lady, you come across this and you can relate, for sure you can. You're also welcome here. But man, sorry. But yeah. So that's basically, dang. And this is also what I mean when I say like the more I do this, the more on stream, the more times I'm on stream, I'll be more comfortable being on camera. So like I apologize if I'm just like but in all seriousness though, um my goal here is to, you know, help. I want to talk about different types of topics, things that I've experienced, whether it's you know, relationships, finding a purpose, um whatever it is. And like, and of course I'm gonna do some more deep diving into what the people actually want to see, to be able to give to y'all what you actually want to see. But but yeah, just to be able to offer my perspective and to also let y'all know that like I'm still doing the work too, and I'm still growing too. So don't ever feel like it's too late. I mean, I'm only 23, so obviously I'm not like some old head, but like don't ever feel like it's too late. Don't ever feel like you're in a place of like, don't allow yourself to go to that place of hopelessness. It happens. Trust, it happens. Like I still have my bad days, and when I be having those bad days, excuse me. Yeah, I'm sorry. I still have those bad days, and whenever I have those bad days, sometimes it can get pretty bad. One thing I would say to y'all, especially to my guys, you don't necessarily need to go to therapy, but you do need to make sure that you do have people that you can talk to when you're going through something. For me, I can call the guys, I can call the five, and I know that I can talk to my boys, talk to my cousins, and they're gonna be there. Look at Halo scratching in the back. But I know that I got people that I can talk to if I need to talk to, and they're gonna be there. And if you just hold in your emotions, and if you going through something and you just hold it in, it's not gonna be good for you. Like going being up here by yourself where it's just you and your thoughts, and all you're saying to yourself is just some negative stuff, or like all you feeling up here is hopelessness, all you feeling up here is loss, all you feeling up here is sadness, all you're feeling up here is negative, and you're not talking to people about it, you're doing a disservice to yourself. You really are. Because if anything, that's why you need to have people that you trust. And then if it gets to the point where you're like, hey, like I don't have anybody that I trust, then that's when I say, okay, therapy, because doctor patient confidentiality. Now, if you're crazy and they think you thinking about harming yourself, actually, let me not say crazy, because some people not crazy when they feel those things. Like, but if they obviously, if you're in a position where they think you're a danger to yourself, they have to take action, and they should take action, because nobody should do that. You shouldn't want to hurt yourself. You shouldn't want to harm yourself. But you definitely want to make sure that you're talking to somebody. You definitely want to make sure that you have at least one person, whether it's a friend, family member, somebody at school, somebody at your job, somebody at your church. If you're a religious person, you're a pastor. Um, Even if you're not, if you're not Christian, whatever faith it is that you are. Personally, I have Christian beliefs, but if that's not your path in life, you're not gonna get any judgment from me. Or, but whatever, whatever your denomination, whatever your faith, whatever you believe in, moral of the story is you just gotta have somebody to talk to. And I really want to be able to, uh, I really want to be able to just bring some insight to what I've experienced in my life. Um, how being being the old, also me, I'm also the oldest of four. So not only did I not have my pops and my like to help me grow up in life, but I also had that responsibility of being a good example to my siblings, because if I didn't, like it was like, oh, you're the oldest, so they're gonna be looking up to you. And I'm being honest, like, damn, if I'm being honest, like that was like a lot of pressure for me, because I was like, bro, like, and even to this day, like it still is, or it's not as much, but like I do think that, like, because I did have that placed on me, I wasn't really like, I was able to be a kid, but at the same time, I wasn't really able to make mistakes, if that makes sense. Or like I always felt that like every little thing that I did was gonna be critiqued. And I'm gonna get into more detail about this, like my next stream. Like I'm gonna actually give y'all like real story time, and really dive deep into that for y'all. I just kind of want to give y'all an oversight of why I'm doing this in the first place. Um, but yeah, but because of that, like I really, like I wasn't really able to make mistakes, or I wasn't really able to live my life, because I always felt like somebody was watching me. So let me do what should be right, because people are watching. Like, I have to be an example for somebody, and that's like, and you may hear that and you may think, oh, like that's not bad. Like people are always watching, but it's like when you're a kid and all you're constantly hearing is I can't let you do this, or you can't do this because then your siblings will do it, or this and that. And it's basically like think about think about your siblings before you do anything. It's just like I can't really make decisions for myself because I think that um if I do, somebody else is going to make them for me. Or somebody else, not somebody else is going to make them for me, but somebody else, it may not be the best decision for somebody else. And if it's not the best decision for them, then it falls back on me because they saw me do it and now they made that decision. So I was always making decisions in the back of my mind, kind of like for approval or to make sure that I was doing the right thing in other people's eyes. So, but that's gonna be a part of the actual story time when I actually give y'all the rundown. Today, uh, I just wanted to let you know why I was here. Excuse me, sorry, sniffling. This stuff is bad, but but yeah, this is just a little introductory stream. It's not gonna be anything too long. I'm gonna end it here in a bit. I know it's probably like nobody in here, but we gonna get the clips and just um post episode just to so I can find y'all, so y'all can find me, so we can find each other and we can help each other in our lives in this walk. So summary, because I know that I probably just rambled on for some time and didn't really actually get into the details. So again, my name is Zeke. The reason that I'm doing this is to help the lost youth, boys and girls out there. I'm specifically really talking to the dudes who, to the boys who, yeah, you know, you grew up in a single parent household, your pops wasn't around, and you know, maybe you know that that affected you, and maybe you're unaware that that's affecting you to this day in your actions. But either way, you're welcome here. I'm here for you. Um, I want to be there for you. I want to be able to help you out. I want us to be able to help each other. I guess I should really say, because again, I'm not, I'm not 100%. Like it's a constant thing. It's a constant every single day. We gotta do this. So so yeah. So that's the reason. That's the reason why I'm doing this. This is for the really to the young man. But if you're not a if you're not if you're not a young man, if you're a young lady as well, if you're a old man, old lady, you know, not old, but like if you grown, you come across this, it helps you out. Of course, by all means, you're welcome. My goal also with this is to stream every day, to the best of my ability, even if it's like for like 30 minutes or an hour. Like I at least I want to try to stream. I want to try to be on here every day, talk to y'all. Um, you know, just to get the reps in. You know, not even to get the reps in, but also to also be to also be just just to be present. Uh, to have something to look forward to every day, which I have stuff to look forward to. Don't get me wrong, but and that's another thing too. Like, but that's we're gonna get into all of those in the future streams. Extra fried, what's good with you? What's good with you, extra fried? Appreciate you joining the live. That's a hilarious name, by the way. But yeah, so that's why I'm here. I wanna be able to help the youth out. I wanna be able to do things for the people. I wanna be able to build something for the next generation. I wanna be able to be a good sorry. I don't want to say father figure. I don't want I don't know how I feel about that title or about people looking at me that way, but I wanna, you know, I wanna be helpful. I wanna be helpful to the youth. And I feel like that's really where my heart is. My heart is to the youth. Because I see how they're really trying to get a grip on our kids, on their minds, and really try to shape them. And I know that if you grow up in a single parent household and you feel like you're all alone, you're really looking towards any sign of like camaraderie or any sign of love or any sign of acceptance, any sense of belonging. Like you're looking for those things. I know, like you may be telling yourself, "No, I'm not," but I know you are because that's how I was. And I'm not over here saying that to be like, "Oh, everybody wants to be like me." Like, nah, I'm not saying that, but like I know how it goes when you experience those things. So, um, I want to be a if I can at least be of service to one person to be able to help out one person who's experiencing fatherlessness, loneliness, um feeling like you're not accepted, feeling like you're not loved. If I can at least help one person with that, then this stuff did exactly what I needed it to do. So, um yeah, again, I apologize if this was not uh worded the best. I wouldn't consider myself the best speaker in the world. Um, but that's why we gonna be here every day. That's why we gonna get the practice in. So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you tuning in. If you see this, I love you. I'm glad that you're here. Your life is meaningful. Your life has meaning. You're beautiful. You have purpose. Um, don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. That's really the best thing that I could tell you. Uh, get in the gym. If you're not in the gym, get in the gym. Don't even gotta be nothing crazy. You could just, you know, even if you don't want to get in the gym, go take a walk. Go outside in nature. Drink some water. Uh, as my boy Chance would say, eat some fruit. You really gotta eat that fruit for sure. Take care of yourself, and it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out for us. Like I'm in this boat with y'all. Like you're not alone. I'm in this boat with you too. And I've been through some shit like in my mind, in my mental. And I still go through some shit from time to time. But we gonna get through this and we gonna be okay. So I'm gonna be here for y'all. I know y'all gonna be here for me. I appreciate the hearts extra fried. I love you. And whoever else comes across this video, I hope that it blesses you. Y'all have a great rest of your day. I'm about to go run actually. I think sun going down. I might go on another run. I started running recently. It's crazy. I used to hate running. All right, actually, I said I was gonna end this, but I'm gonna give y'all some. Start doing shit that you hate. Like actually start doing stuff that you don't like to do, and you might actually realize that you like stuff. Like I grew up as an athlete. Like I played basketball and football, so I would run for the sake of okay, we got to run for this. But it's like I remember my coaches used to beg me to play track or to run track, and I'm like, bro, you want me to run for the sake of running? No. Like actually, I would never do that. I never participated in track for that exact reason. But and even now, like my cousin, that man be running crazy. That man's like a cardio king. But now that man, cause he be running like crazy. Now he be running outside. I was like, bro, you know what? Let me get up one day and just go run. And when I woke up, I was like, bro, I don't want to do this. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. And when I got done, I just ran a mile. It was cool. And now I've been running miles and it's cool. Like I see myself improving from the first time that I started. So, and I'm like, now I kind of crave it a little bit. It's like the gym. Like that's how the gym was for me. I hated being in the gym. I was always kind of like, I'm not gonna take the sweater off. I was always kind of like a big dude, but like I'm just Nigerian, bro. Like I just have Nigerian genes. Like I actually hated running or working out too. So, but I had a shout out my boy Namara. Um, I'm bigger than him now, by the way. Like he's the one that would force me to get in the gym every day during this was around COVID, at the end of COVID, like October. Like he was forcing me in the gym every day. I wasn't even trying to go, but he would make sure I go every day. Now I'm bigger than him. stronger than him. I look better than him. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. I'm playing. But shout out my boy Namara because he got on me with that, and that's what you need, and that's what I'm saying is like you just need one person. Like even if your problem is accountability, you just need one person. Just get you one friend and be like, oh, let's go take a walk together, or let's go hit the gym together. You know, oh, I gotta eat better. Hey, let's go get some fruit, like something. All you really need is just one person that's gonna make you accountable. If you struggle with talking to people, I got you. We're also gonna be doing some stuff with that too. So uh that's just a little side tangent that I went on there. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I appreciate you if you see this. I love you if you're watching this. You have a great day, and I'm a see y'all. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow.